was just devastating. We didn't think we were going to be able to play this year. And out of hundreds of messages, one stood out from Virtue. And he just said, let's see if we can make something happen.
We're all best friends. We're probably the one team that all lives right here. If it would have folded, I would have quit. Stay home dad. It's all about playing with all your best friends.
Don't shoot him so fast, Ryan, too.
Planning on winning.
Well, I mean, we got
you guys are win, dude.
Give me the opportunity. I'm ready, but I was born ready though. My mom told me that, so you know how it goes.
I was on the phone to Jason and he was like, we don't have no money to make it happen. I said, well, whatever I got to do to help you guys, I'm all in.
One thing that made me really want to step up was to keep paintball alive in Florida, because once we died, I don't think there would have been another Florida pro team. I don't think anyone was ready to step up, so it'd be nice to bring in some youth.
I know I saw the Lewis kid here.
Lewis is trying out.
I saw another guy.
Kyle Berry's trying out.
They're both quick. They're both pretty good.
It was really, really awesome for me to see the guys on the team say, well, you know, we really appreciate all you've done and we're going to try to put this thing together on our own. And I said, hey, you know, I'm there to support you like I always have. If you guys can get something together, a package together, I'm definitely going to be there to kind of fill in the blanks and make sure you guys can get over the hump.
You're just going to have to continue to earn your keep. If it doesn't work out, everything's coming back because we are on a low budget, but you guys both seem extremely hungry. And as long as you do as we say and you help us and we help you, I mean, I don't see there being any issue long term.
Fuck yeah, thank you guys. Cool. Seriously, thank you.
It's almost like going back to our roots. Don't have as big of a budget. Every decision is, a team decision now too. It's really just hanging out with your buddies and playing paintball. And not even your buddies, your best friends. I've played with the same people since I was probably 16 years old. Us being able to stick together is huge.
Tampa Bay Damage is one of the last iconic professional teams of the modern paintball era. They reside as one of the most successful teams in PSP history. Damage was founded in 2006 by CJ Botsalas, who dreamt of building a world-class professional paintball team based in Florida. The timely demise of both Strange and Doc's Raiders a year later meant an influx of local talent, and the Damage franchise gained momentum. A tight-knit group of friends with varying lifestyles and stories outside of paintball, Damage retain the ability to consistently compete at the highest level year after year. Damage is always a top contender in the pro division, winning or placing in the top 3 19 times in professional PSP events alone. Flashback to the 2014 World Cup, the final and most important event of the year. Damage was undefeated in their first 5 matches, but in the final game was devastated by Art Chaos in an uncontested 0-7 defeat to end their season.
And Fedorov points his gun to the sky, and what an amazing performance.
7-0, shellacking of Tampa Bay Damage. Unreal for a PSP World Cup final.
Losing like this is unheard of for Damage, especially in the finals. Damage finished second overall both at World Cup and in the series, but a cloud of uncertainty hung over their future with industry support and financing as yet unsecured. To make matters worse, immediately after World Cup, longtime Damage players Chad Boussiere and Keith Brown leave the team for Edmonton Impact and Dalton Vanderbilt returns to Dynasty. As the players readied themselves for the 2015 season, their collective world fell apart. News swiftly spread across paintball and social media. Damage was no more.
We received a text message from Joey Blute just saying the team's over. CJ just sent me a text, it's 15 pages long, basically explaining that we won't have a team any longer. I tried everything I could. I couldn't get the budget to work, so best of luck. So immediately I was a little heartbroken. I stopped looking at the text. I put my phone down and I continued to work a little bit. Came back to a dead phone. Got home, charged it, realized I had hundreds of messages between the guys on the team, Facebook, everything in the world. It was just devastating. We were in a position where we didn't think we were going to be able to play this year. My younger brother, being 19, he took it really hard. So I'm telling him we'll find a way. We'll find a way to make it work. Whether we had to end up going to another team, etc., we would stay together. We play together. So then I started scrolling through all the Facebook messages, and out of hundreds of messages, one stood out really clear, and it was from Chris Williams from Virtue. And he just said, let's see if we can make something happen. And I just stopped scrolling. We started exchanging messages back and forth, and from there I just say we got the ball rolling. It just took a lot of determination and a lot of teamwork to get all the pieces together. And I went back and talked to CJ and Dana. Basically told them the guys still really want to play. If there's any possible way that you guys could help, we would truly appreciate it. We won't do anything out of the ordinary. We don't want to see the team die, basically. We're not ready for it yet.
After about 8 years of doing this, it was kind of time for me. I hadn't been able to play as much over the past couple of years, and I had a business that I was still trying to run and had young kids at home. For me, it was just time to make a change in life. So I was in a position or at a stage in my life where I had to say, hey, it just wasn't going to work out for me anymore. And it was really awesome for me to see the guys on the team say, well, we really appreciate all you've done, and we're going to try to put this thing together on our own. And I said, hey, I'm there to support you like I always have. If you guys can get something together, a package together, I'm definitely going to be there to kind of fill in the blanks and make sure you guys can get over the hump.
Merry Christmas.
We ended up working everything out, and it was fast. We worked it out really fast, but we kept the team alive, and I think we're in a better situation now than we actually used to be.
My first set of bios. Oh, fresh. You didn't put these on yet? They smell good. They smell new. I picked the color that looks the most like fire. Doing my fireman thing, I gotta have a fireman gun. Really excited for this year. Got the clone. Ready to shoot some people. Have some fun.
I would say it was one of the most surprising moments to see the guys on the team act like it was their first time playing paintball again. People were beyond excited, telling me every day, well, when we get them, is there any way we can get the gear ASAP? I can't wait to play. And that's things that Damage hasn't said in a long time. It used to almost be like, oh man, the season's already here again. This time around, it was so when do we get to practice? Can we do a 2 a day? Should we get out there early? Is there any way we can do drills during the week, etc.? And I think everyone was even more excited to just try new gear and be on a whole new fresh start.
Without a doubt, it's definitely a lot more exciting now because you realize that, it sucks playing with strangers, to be honest with you. We all live near each other, we all hang out with each other on the weekends, the off weekends, we all know each other's families, so it's really just hanging out with your buddies and playing paintball. And not even your buddies, your best friends. I've played with the same people since I was probably 16 years old. We all made sacrifices. They all could have made money playing paintball for other teams, but we chose to stick together and stay blue collar. And that's probably the easiest way to say it. You have just enough sponsorship, you're working just hard enough just to get by. You're not actually getting a whole lot of, there's not a financial incentive. Don't have as big of a budget as we had before, obviously. Every decision is, a team decision now too. So the only incentive is to win. It's going to be a little bit different about having, someone separate, not a player, managing the team. We're pretty much managing the team by ourselves, but with Jason taking the bulk of it. So it's going to get stressful at some point, but whatever you guys just gotta understand, that's the deal. Just stay together.
I like everything that happened, and especially how fast it happened. So it definitely came together really freaking quick. Cool.
Yeah. So who do all we have here? I know I saw the Lewis kid here.
Lewis is trying out.
I saw another guy.
Kyle Berry's trying out. We have 7, so it wouldn't be a bad idea to grab 2. We'll see what they do, but even if someone's picked up, it's not for sure all throughout the year. It's just the tournament's approaching really fucking quick.
Since you guys are all here real quick, I'd just say definitely we're super happy that we could make this happen. That's why we came down this weekend. We just want you guys to know that we support you. We're obviously not here with huge budgets, but at the same time, we want to make sure you guys have everything that you guys need to win. I'm Chris. This is Mike. Anything you guys need, we can help out. Whatever you guys need, obviously at the events. You know, we're going to take care of you as best as we can. We'll have food there, drinks there, whatever you need. You come back in the booth, we'll take care of you guys. So, you know, I know Pops has always, you know, done a lot of that too. So Pops, you know, we'll work together.
I'll coordinate with you. I try to do all the shit that they don't have to do. I work very hard during the day just to make these guys' life easy.
And the Bucking guys, they're super.
We're probably the one team that all lives right here, so actually hangs out with each other. So
That's the other thing about people that are messaging you for tryouts and shit. It's going to be Florida-based only, no matter what, no matter how good they are or whatever. Because one thing is, like, I noticed when our team fell apart, we were the last Florida team, and that kind of, like, killed me, too. Because, like, growing up, it was, like, there's four like, pro Florida teams we could jump on, and it was nice, and, like, that just kind of went away. And so, like, one thing that made me, like, really want to step up was to keep paintball alive in Florida. Because once we died, I don't think there would have been another Florida pro team ever. I don't think anyone was ready to step up, so it'd be nice to like bring in some youth and maybe grab like a farm team here and there or something.
awesome.
Let's play.
Yeah.
Let's go shoot each other.
Shoot some guns.
This ain't enough bunkering going on, you know? Let's do this for CJ, right?
We don't bunker each other. Coming into this weekend with our first practice, honestly, it wasn't so much about getting playing time or anything like that, playing, you know, the best teams out there. It was just dialing in the new guns, the new gear. We knew after shooting dive for 5-6 years, myself, some of these guys 7-8 years, we truly needed to like just get a feel for what other stuff is out there. We also learned a lot about new gear. I mean, it was kind of funny that I've been a professional paintball player for 13, 14 years, and I get a gun and I had no idea how to take the bolt out. The first time I actually opened a manual in 14 years. So it was really just about learning all the new gear and how we were gonna like work as a team without a manager, without a coach.
Shots were so close. I know you ain't a cheater, but I'm like, oh, you sure? Check that. All right. But I want to let you do that. I know. I came out and your two balls hit me. At the end of the season, 2014, MacDef decided to get together with Damage, and the team fell apart. Everybody was sad. I was sad. And then between MacDef and Virtue, we got together and we saved Damage. And the guys are extremely happy, and it was a perfect opportunity. Once Jason called me, and me and Jason, we spoke, and I told Jay, yeah, you know, I'll do anything to support you guys. You know, MacDef is gonna back you up, Virtue's gonna back you up. And he was like, yeah, you know, if you don't mind coming out here. And I was like, yeah, man, I'd love to play with you guys, you know, just give me the opportunity. And you know, the opportunity, that's easy. You know, the guys know me, they know what I could do. Everybody know who I am. I'm that guy that stays alive and I can get kills, you know? So coming out here this weekend and playing with these guys, it's a great opportunity. It's gonna be great this year. I'm ready. But I was born ready though. My mom told me that, so you know how it goes.
Shit! Huh?
Okay. Jerry, we looked at it like he's got, you know, an extended history of 7-man experience, and PSP kind of took in the role of, you know, no coaching, semi-auto. Jerry's Florida-based as well, so that's really helped out. And he's just, you know, a bundle of entertainment. You know, Jerry is guaranteed a spot on our team. The other two, we had Lewis from Vicious and Kyle Berry, who's like a young and up-and-coming player. Jacob, my younger brother, he plays every weekend. You know, from World Cup to now, he's been playing. He said this kid Kyle's got a lot of skill and a lot of heart, and he wanted to see him come out and play with the guys. Lewis messaged me on Facebook and was just saying, you know, obviously Vicious fell apart and I really want to play paintball still. We know, like, we're all getting a little older, we're a little slower. It would be nice to have that, you know, guy that already has some pro experience in him, and he's young and he's fast. And we need that #1 guy to get in the snake. So we knew he'd be a good person to bring out and see if he gelled well with the guys. All right, Kyle, Lewis, you guys are gonna play each other one-on-one a couple times, and then with no break, you're gonna jump in and play Brian and Jacob one-on-one.
Okay.
I like playing gas people one-on-one, it's easy.
Already talking shit. Yep.
Yay, let's get them a truthful, my friend.
Shoot our guns? Come grab one of our guns, both of you.
Go!
Big difference.
We do pretty much exactly the same. But this kid went with his left hand.
Yep. All right, Lewis versus Jake. All right, again. All right. Hey, Kyle, go down here and just switch off guns with him.
The walk down.
Yeah. Literally, I think the drills is just going to come into play this year, and we just need to all work with each other, like point out every little flaw and fight through it.
That's it.
Yep. All right. Yep. Yep. So obviously this year is going to be a lot different. We're going into it with no coach. We're also going into it without Joey Blute as our manager. We did receive different messages and different outlooks on not having Joey, some negative, some positive. The way I look at it is I have nothing against Joey. I've never had an issue with Joey. Joey's actually the reason that we are a team. I mean, he did bring us all together and he kept us on the team. So I have nothing negative to ever say about him. The only thing I've noticed about this year is I would say the guys are a little bit more loose with everything. You know, they think that they're going to be able to have more fun, and that's nothing against him or having a coach. I think it's just lets people make their own decisions, and that's kind of what they wanted. LP, you want to play some?
Sure. Come on.
Top of your head too, or no?
Go again.
Yep. Jerry, you're up. One thing I like about Jerry is he usually does stay alive a lot. Hit. Go. Yep.
Redo. Don't shoot him so fast. It's on Brian's hill.
Oh. Yep.
Good job. Good luck, Brian. I thought he moved.
Hey, why make that move though? If I'm looking that way, you know?
You want to talk without him real quick?
Yeah, if you want to.
From what we saw, what do you guys think?
I would say both of your pickups are pretty good.
Mhm.
Actually, I think. Yeah, I think
the thing is we definitely need to mold with them, like work with them more.
Yeah,
They're good players.
but you gotta understand, also they also think that they think it's like a tryout, so they're kind of nervous and stuff like that. But they're still, especially like Kyle kids, still plays good under pressure. Especially if he came over and he loves paintball and this is like his dream. The way that he's playing is awesome.
They understand too, like it's pretty much you're on the team and you're practicing. You know, there won't be all that much play. The way I looked at it, the 6 of us, if you look at the 5 of these 6 pretty much played almost every finals and everything anyway. Yeah. It's the way SK ran. It was like once it got to a certain extent, 5 of us played. And then it was just whoever flew in, Dalton, Mouse, etc. He would be like thrown into it. Mm-hmm. So even picking up people like this, it's good to have people who want to fight to be on the team. So as of right now, this is what we need.
I think that these kids are.
This is what we need.
Pretty,
and I think like a big piece of the puzzle that we're missing is the 5-on-5 teamwork aspect, because 99% of this team's strong point is working together and knowing what each other's going to do and being able to communicate under pressure. Mm-hmm. We haven't seen any of that from these guys yet, really. Tomorrow we'll get a better look.
We just don't know,
yeah.
Plus, like, they're nervous too, so like when we start playing with them, if you want to help other communication, like talk to them and say like their name every time you call something out. Like Weasel 2 Kyle.
Yep. And Jerry, honestly, too, he kind of plays our style. He stays alive a lot, and you know, he's good at communicating. And I like both of these. And we just beat the shit out of them until they're good. I mean, that's how we all got good.
Yeah.
Jerry, come here.
I'll tell you like this, you know.
Don't get all emotional on me.
No, seriously, no. You know, I know. For a long time, I always wanted to play on a real good team, you know. When I come and play against y'all, I get better. My snap is quicker, you know. I think more because, you know, you guys are so good. But for me to get the opportunity to play with you guys, man, I'm going to give it everything I got because, you know, I got a lot to prove.
You know, so obviously we've always ran like a starting 5 and everything. Like, I'm not saying that you would never get playing time. You will get your playing time.
No, of course.
But it's a trust thing too. And once we eventually build that trust.
Hey, listen. You don't got to tell me best players play. Everybody know that.
This team is like we're all honest with each other. I'll come off and I'll say I'm not playing.
Of course.
Like Jake, go in for me or whatever.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I understand, man. You guys been together forever, and you guys got a gel. I know that. You know, you guys are the core guys.
What do you think of these two?
I think we're all impressed with both of them, and I think we all agree that they can both be a potential one, or they are going to be one. So, I mean, if everybody's happy with it, I mean, not commit all the way, but yes, tell them, look, we're going to keep bringing you back. We're going to keep giving you paint.
You guys are cool with that? Yeah. I was just asking as a team thing. Like, I mean,
just see how the first one goes. We might go in there and win. I mean, I'm planning on winning.
Well, I mean, we got
you guys. I want to fucking win, dude.
All right, so the consensus, they're on the practice squad. They get these guns to practice with. They'll understand that.
Yeah, I never really.
That's more
Kyle.
than else thrown at us.
Kyle. Lewis.
Is
that good? Everyone like that? All right. All right, so this is what we came up with. Obviously, it's only the first day of practice. However, we know that time's low, and you guys are really impressive. We also think we can work with you guys and help you guys as much as you can help us. We're not offering you a full spot on the team as of right now. We're going to give you the gear, which I'll bring tomorrow, gun and everything. We're not going to call it a practice squad. You're just going to have to continue to earn your keep. If it doesn't work out, everything's coming back because we are on a low budget. But the way you guys played today, and you guys both seem extremely hungry, and as long as you do as we say, and you help us and we help you, I mean, I don't see there being any issue long term.
Okay, thank you guys. Cool. Seriously, thank you.
Yeah, and there's no pressure. Don't ever think about like, oh, whatever, I messed up real bad. I'm gonna get like whatever kicked off the team. We're not really like that.
We don't want to see
people make
mistakes
all the time, and I'd rather you see them make mistakes trying to go after and get it. So.
Like, don't be hesitant, don't be afraid, don't be nervous, just have fun.
We'll keep improving.
Yeah, that's all we want from everyone on the team is to have fun. Because we've had so many years without fun, we're ready to have a lot of fun.
Like our biggest thing now is like molding with you guys. So when we play with you guys, we're gonna be talking to you guys a lot.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get better, man. Seriously, I want to grind.
And this is really all it is. There's gonna be roadblocks, there's gonna be speed bumps and everything like that, but as a team, we'll fight through it.
Understood.
Cool.
Hell yeah. I appreciate it.
Definitely.
Thank you, guys.
And you're gonna go to the gym?
Yeah,
start working out with those sinners. I mean, you're playing next to me now. There's no fucking mercy. You mess up, I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah, shoot me back ahead.
I think the two kids that Jake recommended are perfect. Normally we wouldn't make a decision that fast. Well, we played with them just one day, and then I didn't have one bad thing to say about one or the other. You can tell fairly quickly like how people's attitudes are. And both those kids are actually pretty cool. I think they're a perfect fit, to be honest with you. It's a real easy decision for me to say at the end of that practice, yeah, go ahead and just tell them now, because the event's coming up, and I think that's what it's going to end up being. These two kids, so pick them up. They just love. You can tell they love paintball, and that's what you want. I know that if I take a weekend off, they're the kind of kids that are playing on a Saturday and a Sunday. It's kind of cool because it's kind of maybe when I was 15, 16 years old, and I was playing every single weekend, every chance I got. Even when a couple of us are packing up, those kids are still out there. They still want to play. They're still standing on the field. They're like, oh, are we done? Yeah. I mean, they just like to play.
First point. First point.
Hand on those.
Seniority on down.
I know, I was out on the gate
you gotta
first.
pull that shit? Hey, boy, you cold as fuck, I'll tell you that. Playing on damage, man, it's sweet. I go out there and I get 1 or 2 kills. That's all I need. If I get 2, but that's a bonus because I already know they got 2. You feel me? So being that I got a couple 4 kills and a couple 3 kills this weekend, I feel like I did great. I love it, man. Hey, what do? I love saying, hey, what you want me to do? It's a different ball game than when a guy's saying, Jared, what should we do? Now it's me saying, hey, what y'all want me to do? Because, I could go anywhere. Like, it don't matter. I'm also versatile. I'm not as fast as I used to be, but I'm faster than most of y'all. So, most of the guys out there, probably not Mouse, but everybody else, you know what I could do.
Hey, Lou, someone caught you on the side on your way across.
Yep.
Yeah, it broke.
But it broke?
Yeah. Hey, the only thing on that is keep an eye on Brian because he switched. That would make you the only gun looking this way, so you shouldn't even push it. Like, just get to the snake 1 and chill. Okay. Because I think you got caught going from snake 1 and up, right?
Yep.
So what you want to do is get here and just protect Brian. Because eventually they're going to come for him. They need to, at least.
Holmes this way! Holmes this way! Holmes this way! Hey, Weasel the home! What happened? I shot the gap, shot the lane. As soon as I check off your back center like this, first ball hit me in the hoof.
The guy in your mirror?
Yeah, my mirror.
Okay.
Yeah. So I wanted to see where he was shooting, so I shot the gap. He was in. As soon as I came out like this, before I even got out, it was right here.
Okay, it happens. Don't worry about it.
Keeps happening.
Well, not only that, they can see.
Their barrel tip's sticking out, right?
See your barrel, so where do you think they're going to be shooting?
Yep.
Hey, go again, Kyle.
Kyle, find a shot on the Bravo. All right. Hey, you said 3 or 400? Kyle, did you say 3 or 400? Hey, one more time, Kyle, 3 or 4? 300 Bravo. Kill 2 for sure. All right, Weasel 2, 300 in Bravo. Hey, Weasel 3 at home. Weasel 4.
You can tell that they know when they messed up or they're humble enough. But the biggest thing is they definitely had the right gun skills and they definitely knew how to play paintball. They knew how to talk. That's a big thing for us. But it's nice because before we've always had structure outside of us. The managers always made the structure of the team, saying like, okay, this is what we're gonna do there, here, here, and here. Now everything is more or less a team decision, meaning that we all get together and talk about, picking up new players, when to practice, who to practice. Jason's taken on a lot of that, but for the most part, every decision is made as a team. Everyone's just so excited. I think everyone's just ready to run down people.
Paintball player Christmas.
That's a gear bag that he just broke.
Most important thing in the bag, goggle spray. A pack? How about that? New Bunker King pack? I don't even think I've seen one of these yet. Boom. Virtue pants? No, that's a backpack.
Oh, right? No, for sure.
Oh, okay.
Huh?
Okay.
Timmy got hit with a golf ball yesterday. It wasn't anything real hard, nothing that took him out of the game, but because he's a pro.
Kills anyway, right? Yeah, exactly.
Pretty dog.
What do you have to say about Chad leaving you guys?
Chad? Obviously he misses us, right? We didn't come to him, he came back to us. Just for a day of practice. There's like 50 fields around here and he still seems to show up wherever we are.
On the left. Yep. I love the way it fits and it's not really loose. I don't feel like, man, I hit the ground, it's gonna come off because it really fits my face. It's kind of like this one was made for me. And it's kind of crazy that I think that way, Probably they probably souped it up, just for me. They ain't tell me, did it on the low. They said, this one's Jerry's. I love the fact that I will never have to pull a strap ever again. Ever again will I have to pull that strap. So it's making me that much faster. Whew, gone. That's it, I'm in a snake. Oh, damn, I'm in a snake 4.
So Newman, the owner of Virtue, he was out playing with us, and I think he had a good time. We had a good time with him. I think we threw him a little bit everywhere just to see, what he really wanted to do, and sometimes we didn't even give him an option. We just throw him in the snake or in the corner, but I think he had a good time.
Did he suck? Give us an opinion on his skill.
No, actually, I was kind of surprised. I was like, you know, he was reliable. I'd be like, you want to run and shoot to the corner? He was like, yeah. And then I'd be like, hey, you were good that game? He was like, yeah. I was like, all right, awesome.